Eliza?
Eliza.
Eliza Mussmann, of the executive director of the Sawmill Museum, and Kaitlyn Evers, whose father James won today on the Pizza Polka Fest. He's a regular on that program.
What was the song today?
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. We're doing Christmas music right now.
Okay.
So does he ever share the pizzas with the family, or does he just go over by himself?
Oh, no, he always shares with us.
Well, that is good. So let's talk about the Sawmill Museum. Eliza, you are the executive director. You've been there, you say, 6-7 months now in that position. How's it been going for you?
Yeah, it's been going really great. Finally starting to really get into the swing of things and start planning things all on my own now that I've taken over from Matt. So I've officially taken over his job and figured things out on my own now.
So what drew you to being an executive director of a museum?
So I've always been really passionate about museums. I actually grew up going to museums. It was really important for my parents that we have education while we're traveling, when we'd go on vacations and stuff. And so I've always been really passionate about museums. I've known that I wanted to go into museums since middle school. And so I actually went to school. When I was in college, I decided I wanted to do collections, which is a little bit different than executive director. But I worked at the Sawmill in the summer of 2022, and just as part of my degree. And when the position opened up, I really couldn't just let it go. The opportunity to actually get to stay in my hometown and kind of give back to the community that helped me even get that degree. So it was just really perfect.
You got to be in heaven, I would imagine. And so how's it been going for you?
Yeah, it's been going really great. We're working on some new stuff, hopefully getting some new temporary exhibits and stuff in, rearranging some stuff, and just keep building on what Matt really helped set up for me.
He did a great job while he was there, no doubt. Kaitlyn Evers, talk a little bit about what you do, Director of Programming. How'd you end up at the Sawmill Museum?
Well, so Eliza helped me out in that department. So I got my bachelor's in history. So I was kind of looking around for different history-related jobs. And she was actually like the summer intern / interim assistant director. And she was like, hey, when I'm, leaving at the end of the summer, they're going to have like an open position. Would you be interested? And I was. And so, yeah, a lot of my job entails creating different programs for the museum for both kids and adults, and then kind of also helping with some funding for that, getting grants for that, and then also just helping run the museum on a daily basis.
I find that to be an interesting aspect of what you folks do, is getting grants and finding funding, because there's money out there, but you've got to do the work to get that money, right?
Yep.
Talk about that process.
Yeah, grants are, I don't want to say fun, but they're definitely a really important part of the job. It's just a lot of just kind of keeping an eye out, knowing what you're looking for. So for example, like I've got a couple of new exhibit ideas that I want to do, but we don't have necessarily the funding to do that. So I just keep my eye out, and then those grants, so you just fill out information about them, just kind of let people know that you're there, what you're looking for, what kind of project you're doing, and they'll either send you money or they won't, and that'll kind of help cover the cost that the museum might not necessarily be able to.
Again, visiting with Eliza and Kaitlyn of the Sawmill Museum. So we're into December, so what are some of the things going on at the Sawmill Museum this month?
Yeah, Kaitlyn's got some crafts.
We've got a couple of different crafts coming up. So last night we had our first holiday craft, and that was making like our own Christmas cards. So we've got a couple of different ones coming up. These are on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 5 at the Sawmill Museum. So next week we'll have wood burning ornaments and plaques, so you can make your own design. We've got some stencils that people can trace and then wood burn in. And then we've also got a ceramic painting on the 14th. So I'm going to get bunch of little Christmas-themed ornaments, and then we'll just kind of have a painting party. We've got these snowy mason jars where basically you dip it in some Mod Podge, and then we put like fake snow on it, and then you can keep like a tea light in there, like a candle, preferably not an actual one that burns flames, but one of the electronic ones for some decor. And then the last craft we'll be having on the 21st is a winter scene paint-along party. So those are pretty popular, we've noticed. Typically you'll have like an instructor that'll go step by step. I've found like an online instructor that has like pre-recorded videos. So I figured we can play that. Everyone can paint along if they want, or people can feel free to paint whatever they want. It's really
What are the demographics for the people who come to this craft fair? I mean, what kind of age groups are you looking at?
So typically, the people that come to these tend to be families. So either parents with their kids, usually in the elementary age, 6 to 10 years old, or also grandparents bringing in their grandkids. But really, we have anyone of all ages come in. I know we've got a wreath class that's sold out tomorrow for Thursday, and that's both families and then also like adults with their friends coming to do that. And then another thing we have is this Saturday from 10 to 12, we'll be having Santa at the museum.
Oh, there
And
you
we
go.
will have free hot cocoa and cookies for any coming to attend that.
I love hot cocoa. 2231 Grand Street, the address for the Sawmill Museum. And of course, we're going over a lot of different things. You can always go to the sawmillmuseum.org. Before we let you go, we got to talk about the Food Fest that'll be coming up in
absolutely.
January, because that has been such a popular event. Fill us in.
Yep, our annual Food and Beverage Fest is coming up on January 25th. That's a Thursday. I will have our first set of tickets and everything should be up on our website later today for people to come and buy on our website, or you can swing by the museum itself and come and talk to us and get a ticket. It's just an annual event. People can come, pay for your ticket, and you can come and just try a bunch of little things from local restaurants and local breweries and wineries and everything like that. And just kind of come and try some food and enjoy some company up at the Sawmill Museum.
And you were telling me my brother Pat is already in. The line filling station's going to be up
Absolutely,
there.
line filling station.
And you were also telling me that you've kind of increased the number of people who can participate.
Yep. So, I haven't been able to go previously because the tickets were always sold out when I was available to go. But we've always had an issue of more people wanting to go than what we have the space available. And we just kind of were able to figure out to add about 50 more tickets for this year. So hopefully we can have that available for more people who can come in and actually get more and more people in, because we know that it's a really popular event.
Okay, when do the tickets start going on sale?
The tickets should be up on our website later today, this afternoon.
Oh, later today.
Yep.
So go online, thesawmillmuseum.org. Thank you both for coming in this morning, and happy holidays to you. Looks like you're going to be busy with your crafts there, Kaitlyn.
Oh, yeah.
All right, very good. Coming up will be a check of the weather.
Add some sparkle to your holiday fashions. Shop at Renaissance Resale Boutique in Clinton. Missy has the latest holiday fashions, including holiday dresses, sweaters, blouses, coats, jewelry, accessories, and lots of items with the tag still on. Renaissance gift certificates make great gifts, too. And you can choose from grab-and-go gift, like all new vendor items, including holiday